There are some heroes I want to talk about, like Widowmaker and Zenyatta. I'm just gonna call them Widow and Zen for short. I hope that's cool, because if it's not, well, this is set in stone anyway, and it's not like complaining is gonna change that now, so let's move on. Half the time I feel like Zen might need a buff, but the rest of the time I feel like he's just an incredible glass cannon support. He has no escapes and has an incredibly small amount of HP and shielding. People are kind of complaining about Zen being too squishy, and I guess if I had to answer that, if there were to be any changes done to Zen, I think maybe 50 shield upgrade would be enough, maybe a slight movement speed boost over all other heroes, but not a buff that stacks or exceeds Lucio's movement speed buff. Zen isn't a character that's supposed to be front lines. He's a healer and a debuffer with an incredibly good ranged attack meant to be used at medium distances, with a tank providing support. This is just my opinion, of course. It's definitely not a character you'd want to play without support a competent tank can lend you. Because of, well, my prior reasoning, he is squishy, I'm not gonna lie, but I think he's that way for a reason. And the other half of the time, like I was saying, I'm wrecking people left and right. They have absolutely no chance. I'm talking dry bucking characters outside their optimal kill ranges. Sometimes I get more kills with Zen than I do with most offensive heroes. I get insane assists, and I have both Discord and Harmony Orb to really balance the playstyle out. I can see them behind walls, for fuck's sakes. Man, like, Discord Orb is so tits. Which, I mean, it's not even necessary. They didn't have to allow me to see my Discord Orb through a wall, like where the guy is. They could have just left that out, and I'd be totally fine with his damage increase on that character. But no, they went the extra mile and allowed me to see them for like maybe 2 or 3 seconds after they go behind a wall. Then it comes back to me. But bam, like, so good. It's just so good. I just love the utility of Discord so much. It's incredibly handy. It can be used to make enemies retreat from a position because no one wants to get hit with that on them. So much damage. Then a set it and forget it healing orb. Not to mention an ult that can shut down ults like Maze and be used to push hard with your team on objectives. As for Widow, I hear a lot of people complaining about her. And I can't see the justification for this, personally. If you know why, I mean, really, please just let me know in the comments down below. People say check out her montages, and yeah, I get that, but those are montages. And though I've come across incredibly good players behind Widow, I've never seen her as an OP hero in my eyes. Why wouldn't you want a sniping class that one-shots most other heroes? And, well, let me rephrase that. Why would you want a sniping class that doesn't one-shot headshot most other heroes? Her grappling hook is fine, if not slightly too long of a cooldown. The spider mine is whatever. Up close, she's a joke. Her ult is amazeballs, and her main talent is sniping, which has a charge time, and I don't know, I've just never had a reason to complain about her. I actually enjoy watching Widow kill cams on myself. Sometimes they're pretty lucky, but not once have I said to myself, nerf this hoe. She needs to get fucking down. I mean, and dirty. On that duck. I just don't see it. She doesn't come off to me as an overpowered character. She's never prevented my team from advancing or completing our objective. It's a team-based game. You can't have a Widowmaker shutting you down. It's just not happening. This is not happening. Doesn't happen. And anyways, if you don't agree with what I've said, just let me know. Like, hate, that's the downstairs. That's where the hate all goes. Just throw it all down there. I'm ready for it. And if you agree with me, great. Let me know. If you think there's other characters that need adjustments, throw it out to me. I personally believe that the game is pretty balanced, other than certain points on certain maps, but I can't help but believe that certain choke points and areas were designed specifically for that reason, to make it more difficult on the other team. But the heroes themselves, other than McCree and D.Va, which are getting nerfed and buffed soon, I think the heroes are pretty well balanced. What do you think? let me know down below. Thanks for watching, and take care. Bye.
Helden sterben nicht.